Hey, what's going on, everybody? How we feeling today, man? How is everybody doing so far? It's giveaway night, man. It's giveaway night. It's another fantastic Thursday. We got ourselves a grand old time planned for us today. Again, as is tradition for every Thursday, I'm going to be giving away something. I'm going to be giving away a brand new YouTube unboxing mystery box, a brand new Airsoft replica. As I can say Airsoft gun, it's fine. I'm bringing away a brand new Airsoft gun in the form of a mystery box that anyone can win. All we got to do is make sure that we have enough viewers, enough congruent viewers, and we have enough orders being placed from when we started the stream 1 minute ago until 8:30. If we don't meet both of those standards by 8:30, like the millisecond it turns 8:30, we will not be doing the giveaway tonight. We'll have to postpone it till next week, which is sad but true. It is unfortunate but must be done. Again, we do this every single week, man. We do this every single week. It should be no surprise that we do these things. But let's see what we got in the chat so far. Azianilin, I am so sorry for butchering the fuck out of that. I do apologize. Hello, good to see you. Billy Mota, what's going on, dude? Darwin's Arbiter. 920 Tactical, Wisco, what's happening? It is Thursday. It is indeed Thursday. It is indeed Thursday, my man. Jeffrey Britton, Joshua Lenders, DJ, Wick D Airsoft, hello. Oh, he changed the name now. Wick DASMT8. Oh my god, I'm still calling you Wick D Airsoft, man. What's going on, Airsoft players and Mayo Gang? Absolutely, good to see you, man. I'm gonna pre-order Mayo Gang MWS tonight. Let's go! Let's go, baby! That's what's I love to see it. I love to see it. Now's a good time to do it. Let's see here. Good to see every single one of you guys. Guys, do me a favor. Share this around with as many people as possible. Let people know that we are live right now. And we need as many people as possible if we want to do the giveaway tonight. If we want to do it. We need the peeps. We need the people, man. We need the people. Where they be at? I'm going to share that around. Let's see. Because so far we're only at 16. Not a good start. Not a good start. Primo Technician, what's happening, dude? Good to have you here as well. So how do you enter to win? That is a fantastic question. If this is your first time ever joining in on one of my live streams, I will leave a link to the rules of our live stream giveaways on the live chat, but you can also go ahead and read it here. It's on the website itself. Again, the link should be there right now. Should be there right now. Like right now. All you have to do is place a $20 or greater order. That's literally all you have to do. Place a $20 or greater order, and of course, make sure you're actually watching. Because remember, if we don't have enough congruent viewers, we're not going to be able to go ahead and do the giveaway in the first place. Not only that, you only find out if you win if you're watching the stream. And you have limited time to claim the prize. So you got to make sure that you're here and you're sticking here. Even if you're not physically watching, at least be on the same channel. Like have it on, have it playing, and have your earphones playing it or something. Have it in the background or on a speaker or something. Just so you can actually see or hear, rather, what's going on. But it's super easy. We're only looking at orders placed from 1 week ago. Literally, the start time is last Thursday. That is exactly, last Thursday is the 16th at 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time till tonight, the 23rd, 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is in just a little shy of an hour away. So again, the time to enter is running out. It's a limited time frame, but again, it's a whole ass week that we do. It's a whole ass week. All you have to do is make sure that you are watching and get those orders in, and you have a shot at winning. And right now, during the time frame of the streams themselves, and that includes Tuesday's stream, I will include promotions to help you guys increase your odds of winning. Right now, every 50 gets you 2 chances of winning, but again, that's only from when we started the stream at 7:30 till the deadline of 8:30. So again, if you want the best odds, now you know what to do. Now you know. If you didn't know, well, now you know. Now you know. Sunday, we got our last meet. Then we got to go every other Saturday for Airsoft. It was getting cold quick. Ooh. I do hear it gets quite cold in that part of the U.S. as well. I mean, it freaking snows in Wisconsin, right? Like, you guys get heavy amounts of snow there. Zone as well. Yeah. I mean, during this time frame too, if you guys do have any airsoft related questions or just questions in general, whether they're airsoft related or not, they can be completely off the rails, batshit insane questions. You're more than welcome to go and ask away. Obviously, use common sense in terms of what is appropriate, but you are welcome to ask your question more than once. You can ask it twice at most if I haven't already answered it. Just don't spam anything beyond that. That's just literally considered spam. Bink Dustin 584. Hello. What is non-existent? Actually, it is quite existent. I know because I actually sit right next to the customer service department. However, if you feel like you can't reach us because again, there's only so many of us, feel free to go ahead and shoot us a message. Instagram, Discord. You can also go ahead and use the live chat function on the website. We can go and answer questions there as well. Yeah, Airsoft season is almost over up here too. Damn, it gets that cold. You guys can't even play at all. That's crazy. I mean, I would figure too, like since gas blowbacks, I can imagine not being quite as popular. Obviously, because of the cold weather, right? But I would imagine at least AEGs. But maybe the fields themselves close down, I suppose. Dude, you got to make it out to Warp soon. I'd love to play with you again, dude. Oh, dude, Seth, what's going on, dude? I had to I was like, wait a minute. No, very few people who have ever I've told that I've gone to Warp. Yeah, dude, fucking I would love to. I was supposed to go a little while ago, but all my freaking friends flaked out on me, bruh. They're all like, it's too far. It's too far. Man, I don't give a fuck. I think the most realistically, you know, because I want to come home at a decent time. I think I would be willing to drive 2 hours just to the field just to play, like on just a regular weekend. I would totally be down as well. And the only reason I didn't get to play at all this weekend, period, is because my freaking car. And this weekend I got jam-packed full of shit that I got to do personal-wise. But yes, I will 100% be making my way downtown to Warped Ops very soon. Hopefully sooner than later. I would love to be able to go out and play and hang out with it, because again, I had such a chill time when I went. But again, apparently I have to go Sundays. That's what I hear every time. Like someone from Warped comes to the shop, they're always like, "No, you gotta go Sunday. You gotta do Sunday." I'm like, "All right, I'll do Sunday. I'll do Sunday." You have to remember that most airsoft fields are paintball fields. Oh, that's right. You right. I forgot. You have a point there, Darwin's Robert. You have a point. You have very much a point there. They have an indoor arena, which about 2 hours, which you're going to start going to. Oh, okay. That sounds pretty fun. Just change the map around. It's sick as fuck. Ooh, I actually liked the map how it was initially, but yeah, now I'm curious to see what changes have been done. What changes have been done and how it will affect gameplay. Because I've been meaning to get my LMG fixed. I want to bring all my specialty guns. I want to bring my DMRs. I want to bring my LMGs. You know, just the cool like shit that I don't like, the not as practical stuff. I want to start bringing it out there. Sundays are my regular days. They're every week. Damn, dude, that's exactly how I was for freaking Wildlands. I used to go like not every single week, but I would go every other weekend. I used to go to Jungle Island paintball like every other weekend. 2019 was like 2018, even, and very much 2019 was like I was the most active in terms of how much I would play. I did a lot more milsims from like Milsim West. I did a lot of those events from like 2018, 2019 as well. Heavy 2020, 2021, and 2022. I did a lot in that time span. And then of course I'll still go at least every year as well. Darkest of trees, my brother. How you doing, man? How you doing? What up, man? What up? Good to have you on the stream as well. Darktree, can you believe it? We're only at 18 concurrent viewers. What's happening? I guess people don't want to win, man. Primo Technician, I see we already got a question here, which, by the way, if you guys do have questions, put the letter Q in for your question. It's going to make it a lot easier for me to spot in there by answer. Oh, this question. the fucking... I'm friends with a lot of the mods and regs here on IG, so, like, we've been messaging each other a lot. In Private Tech, I know exactly where this one came from. Mech mobile suit with a sword or mech mobile suit with a shotgun? I do know exactly what you're referring to. Yes, this conversation. I was having the same convo with Chef Panikage. Yeah, that is a great question. For me, it's a ¿por qué no los dos? You know what I mean? Like, I mean, look at the camphor, right? Look at the camphor from War in the Pocket, 0080. I mean, that motherfucker had pretty much everything. Panzerfaust, he had shotguns, and he had beam saber as well. One of the few late Xeon models that actually was able to have be equipped with beam weaponry to that extent, right? Beam sabers were not that common, I believe, for most of the Xeon mobile suits. Only towards like the end of the war. And obviously getting into like the Grips War, then you started seeing more beam stuff. But beam saber that early on, fucking cool. And the camphor is just a fantastic design mobile suit, you know. If I had to pick one or the other, though, I guess I would pick like a beam saber. You know what I mean? For me. But a shotgun hits different, man. Hits different every single time. Kyle W240B, what's happening, dude? Good to have you here as well. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I had to rush to get home. I had a customer in the front who took quite a bit of time. He took quite a bit of time because he was, he wanted to pick up a lot of things. So I didn't mind. I wanted to help him out. He definitely didn't have the experience, and I felt bad if, I didn't give him everything. So I had to give him the run through for everything. He bought quite a lot of stuff, but it took quite a bit of time, like past overtime. So I had to, as soon as I was done, I had to rush back to my desk and calculate all the additional entries, all the additional orders for tonight. But which right now, let's go double check on that. How many are we at so far? We are at I don't know, guys. I don't see nothing. I don't see shit. I don't see shit right now. Yeah, there's nothing. Ain't nothing. No orders thus far, guys. Time is running out. I'm eager to play. Have to wait until the end of November. My Airsoft GI package just came in. Hello! That's awesome. My wife is doing an unboxing for me to see the equipment I ordered right after this. Hey, yo, that's freaking sick, bro. Let's go, dude. Dude, that's awesome. But I'm so glad that you got one of a package from us. Appreciate it, of course. Every order that anyone places, of course, is that much better for us. Obviously, it is a direct way to support the channel. It's a direct way to support me, of course, which, again, I do. I never want you guys to think I take that for granted fucking ever. Actually, there is something I did want to show off to you guys as well. There is something that I did want to show off. Where is it? Let me see if I can find it. Let me pause this. I'm going to pull this up right now because I think this is kind of... I'm not going to say it's, like, important that you have to watch it. Obviously, you don't have to, right? But I was happy with the overall message. And this has been... If you guys are new to the channel in terms of the content that we like to turn out, we've been around for a very long time. Obviously, we're one of the oldest Airsoft retailer channels ever. And we've gone through so many different hosts and so many different social media campaigns and everything. But one of the things that we really kind of wanted to get back to was trying to get Airsoft back to its roots. So this was someone that I had come up with Bossman. He had suggested the initial idea, and I've kind of put this all together. So let me know what you guys think about this. I'm curious to hear what you guys have to say. Here, let me just pop this bad boy up real quick. Let me know if you guys have seen this or not, or if you guys like the content you're seeing. Very curious to hear what you guys have to say about this. Let me raise that bitch up.
We all love Airsoft. The thrill, the gear, the adrenaline, it's unbeatable. But let's be real, Airsoft is more than just a game. It's a hobby and sport that brings people together. It teaches honesty and sportsmanship. Now here's the most important part. In order for us to ensure a bright long-term future for Airsoft, we all need to come together. My wish for everyone to unite under a common goal. For us to really be able to spread the word about how fun this hobby and sport really are. And for more and more people to discover and get into it. We need everyone's support now more than ever. Be a good player, spread the word, and show the world just how good this hobby really can be.
This photo, I knew I had to use it for this. This brought me back, dude. This was I want to say that's 2022 or 2023. I'm pretty sure that's 2023 if I'm not mistaken. Or 2022. This is 2022. This was such a fun night. This was just one of those... I had been going, to both indoor and outdoor fields quite frequently. I was playing so much. I was playing so often. And I kind of got, the guys kind of inspired to go out and play again. Because a lot of them were taking a break. So they were like, oh, I should go play again. And that kind of just got us playing regularly again. We started hitting the fields again as a whole team again, which felt so good. We got our boy Cisco over there. Two of our old techs, our boy Will and Taylor, if you remember Rouch the Grouch. Kevin, if you remember him. Old speedy boy Kevin. Union Virus for the OG heads, if you remember that. And one of our regulars, Mr. Joe Park. And of course, me right there. The pose was all of us like, hey, let's just rub the belly for luck. He's like, rub the Buddha's belly. So we just started doing that shit. But no, it's been something that we've been having to work really hard to do. Here's the thing, guys. When it comes to Airsoft in 2025, things have changed for both better and for worse. Obviously, the quality has gotten better for sure. The accessibility is so much more, it's a lot easier now to get into it and have something that's genuinely viable. But in terms of just social media and also just the climate of Airsoft as a whole, a lot of the community that used to be ever present, while it is still there for sure, and I don't think it'll ever necessarily go away, it's just not as strong. The ties are definitely a lot weaker compared to what they used to be when Airsoft was still in its inception, or rather when it still was in infancy in the United States. And even us going to Asia and seeing how true to the original vision and hobby, or to the original, I guess, idea of what Airsoft should be, just kind of really inspired us to be like, okay, not only do we want to continue passing on a good message, but we want to see if we can try to get Airsoft to go back to how it used to be in the sense of, okay, let's bring back this sense of community. Let's bring back a lot of this feeling of this close, tight-knit group. You know, it's just something that I think that we in the Mayo Gang do very, very well, but the Airsoft community as a whole is still lacking in a lot of areas. There's actually a lot of different facets and even specific areas or regions that just haven't adopted that mentality, or, you know, just a little bit behind the times in that regard, and they're suffering for it. Airsoft as a whole is suffering for it. There's so many socioeconomic things that are going on around the world that really make it an uphill battle for not just Airsoft retailers, but also Airsoft fields as well. So it really is just a matter of trying to get everyone to work under a united banner. Even for those that work, because I know some of you probably do work in the industry too, a lot of you guys that work for other Airsoft shops, that's still a message that I think everyone should be under. And it doesn't, even if you don't support like Airsoft GI per se, that is still a message that I think everyone, right, can get behind. Really, I genuinely do believe that everyone should adopt that mentality if we want Airsoft to continue for the future generation. But again, that's our take on it, and that's what we see. It's for the future of Airsoft. We have to be more united. But let me know what you guys have to say about that as well. If you do have any questions, again, feel free to go and shoot. We have exactly, what is it, 42 minutes. 42 minutes left. Okay, let's see. How many do we have so far? Let's see here. Wait for this to refresh. Let's just refresh. Only one thus far. Our shout out our boy Mr. Cody Moss, getting himself hella entries. I see you, dog. I see you. Hell yeah, dude, getting those extra entries, taking advantage. But guys, we only have one order thus far. We need 9 more. We need 9 more $20 or greater orders to be placed before 8:30 if we want to do the giveaway, and we need to bump up those views to at least 40. At least 40. Let's go up. I saw that we had a few more. Says, what sniper do you guys recommend for range and accuracy out of the box? Claudio Gonzalez, what's happening, dude? Good to have you. There's quite a few options you can go with, but I mean, snipers, majority of them, if not all of them, do have to be upgraded and modified in order to really have that competition level of performance, if you will. One of my personal favorites of all time is on, and for the money too, would have to be this guy. Let's see if I can pull it up real quick. Give me a second. Oh yeah, also eating my mac and cheese, so if you see me chewing on something, apologies. VSR 10. I mean, you could go with the TM one if you really wanted to, but I just feel like it's spending a lot of money. This would be the one that I would suggest. Double Bell VSR 10. It's solid, man. It's a fucking easy platform to start working on. It already shoots pretty damn hot, so you don't have to worry about the FPS or the spring too much. Bucking, inner barrel, maybe zero trigger if you want. You're set, man. Like that, it's good. It's really good. You really don't need that much for this bad boy. For range and accuracy, I would suggest that. Obviously, a few upgrades here and there, but that's probably your best bet. Because there's not too many out the box that are like already good as is for like straight up competition. You don't have to touch anything with it, right? It's just a matter of which one's gonna require the least amount of work for it. Kyle, what's going on, Kyle? Is the VFC M110A1 worth it? No bunk, no BS. Yes, Kyle, it is. Here's why. Let me HK. I actually be prepared, because either this week or no, it's gonna be next week. Yeah, next week, next Friday, I believe. We're gonna be putting out our holiday shopping guide, video, and we have 3 different budgets that we're gonna be going over. Boaz, Cisco, and myself will all pick one gun within a certain price budget, and then give our reasons as to why we would pick it, and then of course show it off a little bit as well. So this was actually for my baller, my unlimited price budget pick. There was actually a few guns that I'd wanted, but this is the one that I'll be honest, it was like the easiest to get to, was in stock at the time. The other option would have been the gas blowback VFC FAL, which is almost in, but just wasn't in on time for us to film. Boaz has a very limited schedule, like I said. But this guy is worth it. Here's the thing. The old school VFC 417s were sick. They were really, really sick, but they needed a little bit of work. But external build wise, they were 100% worth it alone. You know what I mean? Just from how good they are. And how often are you going to be able to find a 417 out in the Airsoft Wild? This already pretty much has everything that you would need for it in terms of just getting it to be competitive on the field, be able to type bore barrel. It already has a quick change spring system. It already has the gate aster already pre-installed, and it's already a gorgeous gun out of the box as is. This price, even though it is, it's objectively expensive. I'm not arguing that. It's 100% expensive, but is it worth the money? If you like 417s, if you like the HKM 110 in terms of just sheer aesthetic, 100% it's worth it. But it's nice that it comes included with the internals that you would need, at least to be able to be more competitive on the field. It's not going to be as anywhere near as outdated as like a lot of the old school like Avalon series that VFC used to put out, where people, no bullshit, people used to buy a fuck ton of those from us and immediately start buying, okay, let me put a gate titan in, let me put all these parts in, because it didn't have a type board, didn't have this, right? So they'd spend so much money on just the body and still have to spend the money on the expenses. This at least cuts the middleman out, and you're already pretty much getting what you need for you to be having a viable option on the field. But the upgrade potential for this is still there, 100%. You can definitely turn one of these bad boys into a monster should you choose to do so. So is it worth it? I would say yeah. If you want to as well, just save yourself a little bit of money. Use coupon code. This goes for everyone. Use coupon code 2025, guys, at checkout. Save yourself 10% off. So long as it's not already discounted, you will be able to save yourself 10% off on all your purchases. You're welcome. And just FYI, we still have plenty of guns and gear and so many items that are on a new shocker deal. Make sure to go ahead and give that a peruse through. Save yourself a little bit of money wherever you can, because the shocker deals are not forever. We got exactly 38 minutes left, guys. That's not a lot of time. We need to bump up those viewers. I see we're only at 32. We are only at 32. So far, we only have one. Let's go ahead and double check how many orders we have. Where is it? All right, I want to give a shout out to Ron the Don. Again, getting himself his entry. Ron the Don, my man. You do not have to come in clutch for all these guys. Let the newbies start getting involved. Let more new people start getting involved. Let them work for it, But thank you. Appreciate it every single time, man. You're the GOAT, man. There's a reason that you're the Don. Scrolling down. Isn't it? That's funny. Is there a disadvantage to getting the shorter 3.8 ICAPs versus the long? Ease of finding parts. That's like the biggest thing. But I like the more compact ICAPs. I'm more of a 4.3 guy, but like I could see someone like going for a 3.8. I think the 3.8s are sick. It's just hard finding parts sometimes for those. But honestly, 4.3 is the way I go, but not really. If anything, that's more advantageous technically because the profile is smaller, but it's harder to get the parts that you need for it sometimes, like slides, shit like that. It's just a lot more difficult. Crazy Jay, what's happening, dude? Good to have you here on the stream. It's all legit. Happy to see you. Dante Thomas, happy to have you here as well. It's going, enjoying a creme brulee grilled cheese sandwich. Ooh. That sounds good. Let's bring back backyard airsoft with the homies. That's what I'm saying, dude. Backyard airsoft is so much fun. It's so much fun back in those days. With little Springer pistols, little shitty guns you had, Anyone ever try out or have the SIG M17 or M18? I have the M17, actually. Thought about picking it up for another secondary. The real ones had a rough start. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, they definitely did. Yeah, man, they had a rough start. Secondary. The Airsoft virtual follow. No, it didn't have a rough start. The problem is that, again, this is something that Boaz and I have talked in depth about. The Airsoft community hates innovation. Objectively, they do. Guys in the male gang are different because we actually like to know what the stuff is out there. We like to try other platforms as well. But the Airsoft community as a whole hates anything that's different, anything that's not just standard Tokyo Marui spec version 2 gearbox or Tokyo Marui spec high kappa spec, right? Or Glock, or I would say even the Glock stuff kind of died down. It's more like the high cap stuff, or now it's AAP spec too. If it's not within the 3 most common like platform specs, people don't want it. People will punish it. If anything, it feels like they will 100% punish it. Go online, go on forums, say it's crap, even though they've never actually tried it. They say, oh well, I can't put in these upgrade parts, therefore it's not good. Which is kind of a bullshit mentality to have, man. But even with that being said, the M17 has upgrade parts for it. We carry them. PH Plus makes some badass slides for them. You can still do buckings. You can still do inner barrels. Magazines are still readily available for them. Like, it's a solid platform. They're awesome. Like, the people that have gotten them and, like, they know that shit's good. The only downside is stock using them with CO2 mags. If you use the CO2 version, you definitely gotta baby it a little bit more compared to just the regular green gas. It's also a little bit weaker towards dirt. That's what gun doesn't have its quirk. Even the most perfect V2 gearbox out there, trust me, it has its problems. There's always going to be some problems with it, you know? There's always going to be something with some other platform. It's just a matter of what you prioritize at the end of the day. But do I think it's worth it, M17 and M18? Yes, I do. 100% I do. I would say, if anything, the X carry is my favorite of the 320 sort of family. Yeah, I've been using mine for 10 months consecutively, and it's been good to me. Yeah, exactly. Boaz just doesn't take care of his stuff. That's the only problem. That's the only reason why he said that, is because he would, like, abuse his guns, never clean them, and then expect them to work perfectly, which is like me and like the techs would always be like, bro, why don't you clean your shit, bro? Oh my god, what is it? Kfu Patricio, what's going on, man? What's up? I'm using the AR this Saturday in project, and I've used it a bit, and it's super cool. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. By the way, are you the guy that won the pistol, the Tandem Cross Cthulhu at the Mayo Gang swap meet? And you 1v1 Eddie, right? Eddie Valiant? Like, let me know if that's you. I'm pretty sure that's your username, isn't it? Misspelled your name. No worries. Will entries go to next week? Entries right now will only be going towards tonight's giveaway. If we're able to go and do the giveaway in the first place, because remember, we need at minimum 40 congruent viewers. We only have 24. What's happening, guys? What is happening? We're gonna play this weekend, but one of my seven guns, one of them work half the time. Damn, that sucks, dude. I did spring with my own bro, no eye protection. Damn, that's crazy. No, eye pro is insane. Don't do that. Always wear eye pro when playing with airsoft, guys. When are y'all gonna make a Mayo Gang SMG replica? I don't know. We're kind of what is a Mayo SMG? An MP5? That has been something that we've teased and are working on. It's just our priority right now has definitely been the Mayo Gang, like MGC4 Mark III in bronze, and of course the Mark IV series that are up and coming. But the MP5s are definitely going to be an option. Remember, guns aren't going to be instant when we come out with them. When we make the announcement, it takes months before we see any sort of progress on them. SBR the Mark IV GBR. Holy shit. Yeah, you could do that. For those that don't know what he's talking about, all the guys that have been missing out on social media, what are y'all doing? The Mark IVs are going to be available in both AEG and this MWS GVR clone, which, yeah, is fucking crazy, dude. It's freaking nuts. I cannot wait for this bad boy to come out. This one is slated to release in April, late April, April 30th. And I'm so freaking excited about this. The fact that we're getting like their version of a TDC hopper chamber. We are going to be getting the steel trigger assembly as well. I have high hopes for this, man. I have a very high hopes for this. Hopefully we can get the sample in soon so y'all can see what it's all about. But it's just an awesome piece of airsoft history that we're going to have. And how cool is it that we finally get to have our own branded GBR that is an MWS clone? That's sick, dude. Like, that's absolutely fucking sick. But yes, because it would be MWS spec, you could just, you know what I mean, shorten the shit out that bitch, you know? MG MP5, yeah, darn, that's still gonna be a thing that we're working on. It's just gonna be some time before it ends up like coming to fruition. I still want the M Mark IV GBR, dude. Same, bro, same. For the Mayo Gang MK5, you should do a speed softy kind of gun. Looks like the SSG one. Probably not. Probably not. Neither Cisco nor Boaz nor I actually really like that design, and the majority of our fan base typically likes more of like the more traditional. Remember, it's supposed to be Mayo. It's supposed to be Mayo Hudson Airsoft. But I do like the idea of doing a more speed soft build in the future at some point. I wouldn't be opposed to it. But what we're noticing now is that there's a lot of guys within the SpeedKB community and indoor scene as a whole that really are gravitating more towards. There's always like that, like, you know, that silly nickname we give it, like the Mill Speed Boys, where they love to wear gear like crazy ass camos that are very in vogue right now or very much in hype for the outdoor scene, and then also run gas products or more realistic looking guns, like make them look really clean, really nice, really well put together, but use them in a more aggressive play style traditionally for indoor style, right? That's something that we have noticed as well, and I kind of like that trend because it just makes it look, in my eyes, it looks way cooler when your gun looks that much more realistic. But again, to each their own, really, at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm AG for life, but even I want a cutter. That would be so sweet if, like, you just started, like, mainly like, you switched over, like, all right, guys, I'm done with the AEG projects. I am now graduating to GBBs or something, you know? Only GBRs from here on out. That'd be sick. Bro, trip out. Got my gun modified. RPS. Hell yeah, dude. Absolutely. PSA, if you have a question, be sure to put up the queue so it's easier for us. Thank you, Prime Tech. Appreciate that, Primo. Appreciate that. Fitness and lifestyle. Aaron, what's happening, dude? What's happening? Good to have you on the stream, buddy. When are we gonna answer this? Let's do some backyard. Let's do some backyard airsoft with a cutter custom build. Hell no, Crazy Jay. You know what that shit's capable of. Fuck that. That is unethical. That is immoral. Okay, yeah, you are the one the Cthulhu with Eddie. So cool. 1 or 2. It's the box for orange tip came off. I don't know what to do. Don't worry about it. It happens. It wasn't on there very, very, very well. Yeah, you can use it at an indoor field. That's fine. You can actually, Patricio, you can actually use it at both an indoor and an outdoor field. The FPS on that is not too high that you can't use it for either field. Indoor fields, as long as it's under 350 FPS, you're fine, which that one is. Outdoor, you can bring anything as long as it's. Obviously, read the rules for the field, but as long as it's 400 FPS or lower, that's perfectly fine. You can bring that pistol technically anywhere. If you wanted to run that pistol as your primary, like nothing else, N1 or Tac City, like indoor fields, that's where it's going to serve you the best. As well. I did spring only was that as well. All right, yeah, we should be. You have 2 of them. That's right, Joshua. You have 2 of them, bitches. You got 2 417s. All right, guys, we have 28 minutes left. What count are we at right now? I see so far. Okay, shout out to Ron the Don again, getting himself another $20. Mr. Carlos Encinias getting himself extra entries as well, taking advantage of it. And of course, Darwin's Arbiter taking advantage of the promo as well. So far at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're at 5 thus far. We need 5 more orders to be placed, and we need at minimum 40 congruent viewers, guys. Come on. Share this around and leave a like as well. I appreciate every single one of you guys. I said I want one for my wall. Let's not get crazy. Let's not go crazy now. You know what I mean? Isaias, what's wrong? You afraid to be on the receiving end of a cutter gun? Not only that, but what if I have it? Do you trust me with that? I don't know, man. You're talking to an LMG user, bro. You're talking to an LMG user whose whole thing is aggression through volume of fire. I don't try to do that to everyone. Obviously, I especially when it's little kids. But, I mean, come on. You give me something with that much power. I am human, you know? I am human. So first, we've been teased on the SLR. Yes, which, by the way, that is a thing. SLR. Lancer is going to be coming out with their own SLR, GBVR, MWS clones as well, which is pretty fucking cool. So will Isaias pitch the idea for an MGBR 308 battle rifle? Here's the thing. Yes, it would be cool if we could do that, but I think, wouldn't it be easier for just... honestly, I'll probably end up going for, like, whatever's easier, but yes, I would push for either a 308 battle rifle gas gun, or I would ask for an LMG. I still want my LMG, bro. I still want my Mayo Gang LMG. The rapid deployment Mayo dispenser. I don't know. This mac and cheese is actually really good. Not bad for a rush job. The secret ingredient to that cheese sauce. Always got to get something extra sharp, and then combine it with a little bit of mustard. Adds a little bit of that punchy flavor to it. Isaias, I'd hand you my operator AK, just see what you can do with that riff. I might do some damage to that. I might be able to do some damage with that shit. He shows up with the March East meetup. He will. I would love to, actually. I saw your message, Cutter. That would be fucking sick. Thank you also for giving me more than enough time to go on and plan for it. I'm gonna have to see if I can try to swing it, see if I can get that day off. Or yeah, it's a day off so I can actually travel for it, right? I'd have to immediately fly back. Because holy shit, dude. Everyone get another person. What's up, DJ? To watch it live, hit your peeps, tell them to come on. That's right, man. That's right. I don't know if we're going to be able to do a giveaway tonight, man. I don't know if we can do it, brother. We're only at 28. We were at 30-something, but it dropped. It dropped. People just show up. They want the giveaway to happen immediately, and then they tune away. I don't know what to tell you, bro. We've been doing this for years, man. It's super easy. Okay, thank you to know, and I am definitely going to buy every gun of Airsoft ever there. It was quick, and I've seen stories taking weeks. Huh? I'm gonna be real, Patricio. I did not understand a word of that, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Appreciate it all the same, dog. MGLC, Mayo Gang, Loco Chainsaw. You know what? I can workshop that. I'm gonna put a pin in that. Prime Tech. I can work with that. I planned Isaias, it would be worth the meetup. Oh no, I know it 100% would be worth the meetup. It just, oh man, oh man, and I gotta fly. Fuck, I hate flying. Flying's for droids, bro. Flying's for them clankers, you know. I hate flying, man. I'd rather drive, but it would take way too fucking long to get there. Although, no, yeah, it probably would. You know what? Maybe I can try to swing it. Oh, but driving all the way to Tampa, bro. I think I calculated it. It was like 40-something hours? Which 2 days driving isn't terrible, right? If you're just nonstop going. But damn, that's crazy, dog. I've never done a road trip that long before. It'd be pretty interesting to do, especially if I got the boys involved, you know. See if you did it as well. It's as well. Okay, scrolling up. Make sure I'm not missing anything. All right. Yeah, we're scrolling down the most recent comments and questions. Remember, guys, if you do have questions, put the letter Q in front of your question. Gonna make it a lot easier for you to spot, identify, and thereby answer. And remember, the 5th of November. We got the giveaway happening in just a few minutes. We need, at minimum, 10 orders placed. We're at 5 right now. We need 5 more orders to be placed. $20 or greater subtotal. That's what we're looking for, and then we'll be able to count it. Not only that, we need 40 congruent viewers. This is one of the rare times where we may not have enough viewers tonight. I don't know what's happening, man. See, Prime Tech, yeah, let's leave as well. The drive doesn't seem long, but got to make sure I got everything set before. That's true, because if you forget, something, you're boned, bro. You're so boned. There. I left a link to all the rules for the live stream giveaway, so if you don't believe me, you can read it all for yourself. Get those orders in. You got until 8:30 to do so. Don't miss out, man. Any $20 greater order, that's a chance to win. You can win a brand new Airsoft gun. I'm going to try to be there, too. It's only 7 hours drive for me. Damn you! Damn you, Joshua Landers. Damn it, bruh. Damn you. I wish that was the case for me. If it was a 12-hour drive, I would take it. If it was a 24-hour drive, I would take it. God damn it. God fucking damn it, man. Why do I gotta fly? I hate flying, man. I freaking hate flying, dude. Got my order in. All right, let's see where we're at. So we were at so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, don't drive it was 5. Give a shout out to Mr. Derek Spears, our boy DJ. Got himself an entry as well. Ezekiel got himself an entry as well. Again, I see so far now we're at 7. We need 3 more orders to go, and we need 40 congruent viewers. 40 congruent viewers. If we don't get both of these things, we ain't doing it. We ain't gonna do it. Oh no! Hold on. Hit refresh by accident. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're chilling. Isaias, meet me halfway, flying to San Antonio, and we'll drive the rest. Actually, hold on. How much is it? Hold on. Now I gotta look this up. What's the flight time to San Antonio? Now I'm curious. Now you got me curious, Prime Tech, because now I wouldn't mind doing that, actually. Wouldn't that be fucked up if it was like an elaborate prank to get me out there and I just get abandoned out there in the middle of a state I don't know? Bro, that'd be fucked. LA to San Antonio flight. What is that? It's a 2-hour flight. That's actually not bad. And from San Antonio to Tampa, how much of a drive would that be? Oh, but then it's like, oh, there's so much what? Okay, I need to get my ass drunk. That's what needs to happen. I need to take hella lean before I go on a flight, and then just crash out, conk out. Wake up, I'm in another state, right? If I die, I die. At least I die asleep. You know, I'm peaceful. But if I wake up, if I'm alive, oh, sweet, I made it. And I don't have to experience any of the flight. That would be perfect. That would be perfect just for me. Just what the doctor ordered. I've been on a plane since my mid-40s now. It will definitely be worth my first flight. Oof. Dude, I don't know, man. I get real nervous on them planes, bro. I think that Taiwan trip really messed me up mentally. I was about to say, I don't think you can fly with airsoft guns. Okay, you can. You can fly with airsoft guns with the airsoft, but there is a process to do it. It's like checking in a firearm when you're traveling with it. You do have to go ahead and have like the right like hard case for it, for locking points. You need to be able to put a padlock on there. You need to clear it with TSA beforehand, so you got to show up like hours before your flight even starts, before you begin boarding, just so that you can have all your paperwork, all your ducks up in a row. It's a process, but people do it all the time. That's how content creators are able to travel to all over the world with all their airsoft gear. You're finally awake. Oh, the fucking Skyrim meme. That's hilarious. The disadvantage of that idea is that you can wake up anywhere. That's true. Well, no, because the flight attendant will be like, oh, he fell asleep. You know what I mean? They'll wake me up. Worst case scenario, they'll just get my ass off the plane, and I'll be at the airport somewhere. Eventually, I'll wake up, right? Eventually, I'll wake up somewhere and be like, oh, I think I made it, you know? And then I'll be able to make my way out there, you know? As long as I don't have to be conscious for the flight itself. That's the big thing. Just knock my ass out, bro. No, just pull me out, coach. Like, I don't want to be awake for that shit. Just let me sleep, you know? I'll take a nap. Time for me to start taking airsoft trips next year, then if it's that easy. I don't know if necessarily easy. It's a hassle, but it's not hard, but it's just time consuming. And you got to make sure that you have all your shit for it. But, you know. Guys, we got 18 more minutes. Let's see, how is Ezekiel? Yeah, so far we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So far we're at 7 orders, guys. I don't know if we're going to do it tonight. I don't know if we are going to be able to do it tonight. We still need minimum 14 more viewers and 3 more orders to be placed if we want to do the giveaway tonight. Otherwise, it's going to be postponed till next week. Till next week, man. And even better, my birthday is in March. You just check in with it to TSA, yeah, and it needs to be double locked, hard case, that's it. Yeah, again, read up on the rules, always, like, just find out. If anything, you can always just call the airport. You can always just look up on the TSA website as well. They can always just give you the information there as well. Brewer, what's going on, man? Good to have you on the stream, buddy. Good to have you here as well. Imagine the connecting flight. Bro would be wandering the terminals and off his ass, bro. Absolutely. Dude, I'm like a zombie. Just, where am I going? Fucking just... Here's the thing. I would definitely want it to be like a one-way flight, no layovers, straight to... You know what I mean? Like, and I don't think it would be too hard to get one of those. You know what I'm saying? I don't like flying, bro. I really hate flying. If I could avoid it at all costs, I would. Seriously, I fucking hate flying. It's the worst. If I could take a train, that would actually be better. You're going to look at this as well. All right, yeah, okay, just making sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, yeah. Wait. Hell yeah. All right, sweet. Made and just on time. Absolutely, you did, bro. Absolutely. We were just talking about Cutter. Crazy J. Did you guys invite Brewer? Invite Brewer. Let Brewer know. I'm not. I don't know what his schedule's like, but hey, we gotta extend the invitation to the homies, Answer that one as well. Answer that one as well. Make sure to miss anything. Okay, yeah, we should be all caught up on all of those as well. Yeah, dude, I get so nervous on the plane. Even just thinking about it, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking about it during my lunch. I had a dream that I was on a plane. I freaked out. I freaked the fuck out. I thought I was like on a plane. I didn't have a seatbelt on or nothing. I was like, oh shit, right? Dude, I'm getting a little nervous thinking about it right now. But I gotta face those demons sometime, And the flight itself is nowhere near as bad. Compared to Taiwan, compared to going to Asia, bro. 15 hours of me struggling for my life. I'm going through the trenches in my mind, dude. Going through a tsunami. Or a typhoon, rather. Terrible weather. So freaking much turbulence, dude. I hated it. I hated it every single time. I believe Brewer's on the list. Not sure if Cutter sent it. Oh, the invitation is open to all live stream players and Mayo Gang across the country. The more the merrier. Hell yeah. Absolutely. Dartree, yeah, it would be. You'll fly with me? I'm going to hold your hand. I'm not joking, Dartree. I'm sitting next to you. I'm holding your hand. You're going to hug me. And if you need to, you remember that you watch I Am Legend, right, Dartree? Remember that scene where like the dog, spoilers, by the way, for anyone that hasn't seen I Am Legend, the dog dies. Dog gets infected, and he's singing a lullaby to like the dog, right? As he's like turning, he gives him an injection as well, and he's like holding his his mouth shut so he doesn't bite him because he's literally turning as he's speaking to, and he's holding him, and he's like crying the whole time. You're gonna have to do that to me. I'm the dog. You're gonna have to put me down, Darktree. You're gonna have to put me down, bro. They did, but I'm planning on hitting up Philly and April. Ah, damn it. That's gonna take a chunk of my money around. No worries, dude. No worries. Fuck, bro. I would be sick if you could have come. That would be sick if you would have been awesome. Yes, I have seen. I'm telling you, this is gonna grow into something epic. I want to go. That's the thing. I want to go, but fuck, man. I hate flying, dude. I got you, bro. Don't you? Yeah, you'll gladly kill me for free, bro. You'll gladly put me out of my misery. Make sure to investigate the thing. I did it. I ordered my MDs for MDs. Oh, Joshua, let's see. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah. We got one of our earliest pre-orders for the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark IV GBB MWS. And oh, god damn, you also pre-ordered the fucking 4 of those magazines. Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah, dude, you got yours. That's 5 mags total, dude. That's sick, dog. That's awesome, bro. I'm fucking stoked for you, man. I wish I could pre-order things. I wish I could do that. I wish I could get one of those. Make sure Isaias be a man and fly down. Dang, Cisco, drag Cisco with you. Hell no. Here's the thing. You guys give me shit for my flight experience. At least I was like open about it and talked about it. Cisco, on a flight to Texas, Boaz had to calm him down because he can't handle being on a flight. It's not even really the heights thing for him. It's being claustrophobic. Cisco has pretty bad, like me, he has pretty bad social anxiety, which is one thing, right? So he already gets pretty anxious in general. But, which he's talked about before, but the flight, oh my God, he apparently feels like a sardine in a can. Like he just feels like he's going to freak out because he doesn't like the confined spaces, right? He was saying that Boaz would have to be the one to hold him down because he's about to freak out and start punching everybody on the flight to try to get out. Like he would open the door in the cabin to fucking get out, you know what I mean? Just so he wouldn't be trapped inside. So Boaz had to be the one to fucking calm him down during that flight as well. I don't know what it is, man. I hate flying, dude. If God wanted us to fly, he'd have given us wings. I think y'all East Coasters need to visit us in SoCal first. More of us out here. I do indeed support that. I indeed support that. Don't check the flight, be a man. Don't check the flight, be a man. Valium is your friend. Can you eat? I don't even think you can even get that legal. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see here. Is Valium legal? Yes, Valium is a legal prescription medication. Yes, prescription only. I mean, I guess that would make sense. Things only live with prescription from a licensed healthcare professional. Can I get a prescription for Valium for anxiety? Let's go! Let's go, baby! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I can get it. It requires a prescription and is typically used for short-term treatment or acute symptoms due to potential for dependence. Provide your health history, determine if Valium is a right and safe option for you to suggest other treatments alongside it. I mean, you know what? That is an option. That is indeed an option that we can try, you know? That is something that is feasible. That's what I'm gonna give Isaias for the flight. I already have. Die has a pan. Oh, isn't that? Yeah, dude. That's just like Metal Gear Solid. That's what that you fucking take when you're about to snipe somebody with the PSG 90 or not with the, it's PSG 90. Yeah. With the PSG 90. Hell yeah, dude. Just like Metal Gear Solid, bro. I'm just like Snake. Hell yeah, dog. I love that. That's sick. I feel like such a nerd. I'm just like, oh, just like Metal Gear Solid. It's fucking Christ, dude. And fucking the Wojak go, oh. What do you mean? What am I doing? What do you mean? What am I doing? I fly all the time. It's where I catch up on sleep, bruh. I can't sleep, man. I'm too stressed out, man. It's too much, bro. All right, let's see here. Any more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So far, we're at 8 orders, guys. We need 2 more to be placed in order for us to do the giveaway. In addition to having 40 congruent viewers, we only have 9 more minutes left before the deadline. If we don't have those numbers for either the orders, or rather for both the orders and the viewers, we ain't doing it tonight, man. We're gonna have to postpone it till next week. East Coast meetup. If I go out west, we're always up in NorCal. I have lots of fam up there. I am too. I need to visit with the brewery. Absolutely, absolutely, you need to. That's what I'm. You gotta like, Darcher. You gotta take diazepam. You gotta take it, crush it up, and just put it into my food. You know what I mean? Like you do with a dog. You just gotta put it in like a hot dog weenie and cook it up, and just give it to me right before the flight. You know, we'll have some glizzies beforehand. That's how you give it to me without me knowing. You know. Brother, I have flown in some ratchet private planes. You don't know true fear until your pilot buddy tells you he's crashed the same plane 3 times. Brother, hell no. Don't tell me that shit, dude. Don't tell me that shit. I mean, granted, you feel it more on a private plane as you would like just like big ol', you know what I mean, big ol' commercial airliner. For sure. Like I've seen videos of that, dude. Fuck that. Like if I'm really trying to flex on the fact that I'm going somewhere, like on a flight, well, it's even the point of a private flight. You know what I mean? You might as well just do business class at that point. Come on, guys. 8 damn minutes, like 20 viewers. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. Cutter, Isaias, eat. Isaias, eat this taco. Oh, yeah, sure. Man, I really should be more discerning about the things I eat. You know what I mean? I really should be. Did the order numbers reset or no? No, not yet. Again, the deadline to be entered into tonight's giveaway is 8:30, so it's like 7 minutes away. Once that hits, then it resets and it goes into next week's. Ezekiel, want to give a shout out to my boy Ezekiel, Mr. Ezekiel Hopkins. What did he pre-order? 4 of them MWS magazines. That's crazy. Hell yeah, dog. Taking advantage of that promo. I see you, dog. I see you. So far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 9. We need 1 more order, and we need 40 congruent viewers, guys. Come on, spread the word around. Oof, excuse me. Scrolling. Why is it on top chat? I'm trying to go live chat, like speed all everybody's. That's better. Put your orders, get rolled over to next week's. Yeah, worst case scenario, if it ends up having to be postponed, we'll end up counting the orders that were placed from this time frame into next week. So there's always that. East Coasters should prove the loyalty and hit up BB Wars first. Brewer, I like the way you think. My man. Absolutely. Like, I'm just saying, you know, there's more of us than what are you. I want to come to the next BB Wars. When is it? Great question, Cutter. I have no fucking clue. I actually have no idea. It's really up to a matter of like, okay, we have to find a date that's gonna work for us, find a date that's gonna work for the field, find a date that's gonna work for the sponsor, in case there's more, and then make sure we have enough time to spread the word social media wise, which is already kind of hard enough as is, because you know we've talked about this before. Social media takes down a lot of our shit, or just flags our content, or just doesn't let it share organically. Brewer, how can you question mine and Cutter's loyalty? No, it's not your guys' loyalty, it's everybody else's. When are the PTS, EPM, AR9, AG, 140 back in stock? Whenever PTS decides to get more. That's what I tell them. It's not up to us, because we're not the manufacturer. It's up to them, and whenever they want to go out and supply us more. Odds are they're probably just on a boat somewhere in the Pacific, trying to make its way through the ocean, trying to make its way to us, so then we can go and distribute it to everybody else. Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm just saying. Guys, we got 5 more minutes. 5 more minutos. 5 more minutos, and that'll be it. Scrolling. Now I'm curious now. Where would we host the next BB Wars? It might end up being SC. Let's just say we have a agreement with SC that ends up working out better for us, more than the last time we did SC specifically. Everything that we had a slight issue with in terms of just operation of things for the last BB Wars we had at SC Village. Let's just say that would not happen again for very specific reasons that I can't say, but yeah, it's good to know that we have that in our pocket. Worst case scenario, we have it there. Airsoft question: I am looking for a Lance Tactical Gen 2 full built drop-in gearbox. Where would you get one? DM me, not me specifically, but the main Airsoft GI. DM the main Airsoft GI account. I might actually be able to source you one. Like just a standard Gen 2, right? Just standard with all the parts, everything in it, right? We probably could do that for you. Do we not have that? I'm pretty sure we did. Gearbox. Unless I'm wrong, I swore I thought we had full gearboxes, like Gen 2s just already good to go for you to just do with them as you will. Okay, so we have the gearbox shell. Yeah, I guess not. I thought we did. I thought we carried the full built gearboxes. I guess I was wrong. But yeah, I probably have those. We probably actually could sell them to you if you really wanted. Just DM us. That's the best way to go ahead and do it, and I could probably find one for you that we could sell. I might have to do it like over the phone or something, but yeah, I can do it. Well, actually, that actually would work. Yeah, we do have it. Here, let me. Yeah, we have the Gen 2 Pro Line gearbox set. Yeah, right there. Right there. I'll leave that for you. There you go. You can put that. There you go. Right there for you, Cutter. Yeah, it's the Pro Line gearbox too, so that should work. That'll do it. Oh, excuse me. All right. What are generally the best brands for quality and reliability for AEGs? It depends what you're looking for. I mean, it's really up to who you ask to. I mean, pretty much most AEGs nowadays that are manufactured these days are all going to be really good in terms of reliability. It's just a matter of like what features you actually are looking for. Get your kids' phones for like 2 minutes. That's funny. Prime Tech, what'd you do? Prime Tech? What you doing? What the fuck is this? Oh yeah, I forget that's your name. I'm not gonna dox you. I haven't doxed you by accident yet, so I'm gonna try to respect your privacy for as long as I can. Okay, you got your order in too. Sweet. Our boy, freaking Primo Technician got himself the entry as well. Another one from his Ego Hopping. So far now we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now we're at 11 orders, but guys, we're missing something. Where's the 40 viewers? Where's the 40 congruent viewers? I don't see them. We're at 35. And it's already 29. I don't know. I'm looking at that counter. It's going to determine whether we do it or not. I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the live counter right now. Looking at it. I want you all to look at it. I'm looking at it. Still looking at it. It's 29. I'm still, come on, we gotta bump up those views. I'm looking at it. It's not over yet. It ain't over yet. It's 29. Still looking. It's 35 still. And okay, now it's over. All right, guys, I am sorry, but I can only do so much. We make this very easy for everyone. These rules for the live stream giveaway are always there on the site. It's never been taken down. It's been there for years. Whether people just get salty or they don't care anymore or they just never think that they're going to win, they lose hope, I don't know what it is. But we got to do what we can to share the word around for next time. Not to worry, though, because your orders this time around will be entered into next week's live stream giveaway. So don't miss out on that. We'll be counting all the orders that place from, last week up till now. That would have been counted for tonight, so we're going to end up carrying it over till next week. So don't miss out. I'm going to keep the promotions up for the last hour. I was going to say for the last hour of this live stream. So, take advantage of these promos now while you can. I want to give you guys a head start. I'm going to give you guys a head start on getting more entries in. So feel free to continue placing your orders. We'll do the giveaway next Thursday. Excuse me. I don't know why. My allergies are going crazy right now. But feel free. In the meantime, we got an hour. Let's just kick back. Let's hang out. Let's relax. Let's chill out. Chill out for the remainder of the hour of the stream that we have left. Ask away your airsoft or not airsoft related questions. Gundam questions are always greatly appreciated. Just kidding. Any questions that you guys have whatsoever, it's totally fine. I'm open book. I don't really keep secrets, so feel free to go and ask away at your leisure. We got a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes right now. Been a lot of gas flowbacks that are coming out, which I am very much excited for. I'm really hoping, praying. I'm begging. We got a lot of stuff. Specifically, I've been waiting for the FAL to come in. I'm waiting for that one. I'm very much excited. Hopefully I can I just want to secure one. I just want one for marketing that will literally just end up being mine, I don't know why we have to do the view goals, but hey, guess that's me. Hey man, we have to. We gotta see what we can do about getting more people involved. Do you deliver to the UK? Epic Sass Boy. Great question. We used to. But as of right now, unfortunately, due to... How do I phrase this? Due to the current rules set by the administration, we cannot viably ship out international orders at this time. Do apologize for that. About the docs. about the docs. I mean, my first name is only 2 letters. That hell yeah, dude. I've here's the thing. I've pretty much doxed everybody here at some point or another by accident. Not even intentional. I just did it, right? Like, and I'm sure most of you guys don't give a fuck, right? I'm sure most of you guys don't even care. But still, there might be that one guy that really does care, and I just want to try to continue being very conscious about, like, putting people's names out there. I mean, not for my shake, but for everyone else's, right? I don't care about me. Like, oh yeah, what if they steal your identity? Bro, who the fuck want to be me? Who would even want to be me? Bro, absolutely not. Trust me. Hell no. Right? There are so many other people you could try to be. The only thing, like, fantastic, like, genuinely fantastic, or exceptional, like, genuinely about me, is the fact that my credit score is fucking interstellar, bro. It's amazing. That's the only thing. I mean, if you win, you have to dox yourself anyway. That's true. That's true. I do. Here's the thing. Also, another thing, too, that I noticed about myself, and I was talking to ACM about this, for a lot of you guys, when I meet you in person, I know you guys have real names, obviously. Brewer, you weren't born with the name Brewer, you know what I mean? Prime Tech, obviously that's not your government name. You know, same thing you, Dark Tree. Like, all of you guys. The problem is, in my head, I still view you as that. Like, when I call up people, I'm still even on the field, when Dark Tree and I play together, I still, yo, Dark Tree. Like, I'm still calling him that, right? Like, I don't call him by his government name. To me, he's Dark Tree. Same thing with you, Brewer. Like, yes, I understand you are a Mr. Torres, right? Obviously, you know, I'm trying to be respectful, right? I'm trying to do the Mr. thing. But in my head, you're Brewer all the time, man. Same thing. RPG Lover, like, to me, it's RPG Lover. I mean, I've gotten better at calling him because his first name is so simple, right? Ron, your name is in there, okay? Your name is literally in there, so that makes sense, you know? Yes, IRL, I'm Primo Technician, shows ID. What the fuck? That's on his ID? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. My name is just Queso. Not even, like, my full name, just Queso. What is this, McLovin? It's like one of the most... What the fuck? Would you pick Muhammad? Because it's like the most common name on our planet. Read a freaking book. Oh, man, I haven't seen Superbad in years. Sorry about that. Non-airsoft related. Anyone here play Bloodborne? Recommendation on a thread of mock suppressor for Lance Tactical Gen 4. Ooh. I mean, thread of mock suppressor. Pretty much any of them should work. I mean, with those bad boys, with the Gen 4 specifically, yeah, those guys should have at least enough space to... They're pretty flush, I will say. They're pretty flush with the handguard itself. Everyone fucking is obsessed with that until it comes time to putting a mock suppressor. For me personally, I like a lot of these guys. Here, I'll pull them up for you guys to go and see. ACW mock suppress... Fuck, I misspelled it. Pressor... Damn it. Hold on. Let me try this. It's going to show up. I'm going to pull it up for you. I really like the Atlas Custom Works, sort of like the Warden style ones. I like those a lot. There's quite a few different options you have ultimately. At the end of the day, it's just going to be a matter of individual preference, which one you think looks cooler. As long as it's 14 millimeters, obviously it'll work. I'm kind of old school. I like a lot of the CAC styles, like this one, for example. Golden Eagle has an even cheaper one too. Yeah, that guy. But again, there's still plenty more options which you can choose from. Another one that I just think looks fucking badass is going to be... Where is it? I know it's around here somewhere. There it is. I think these are pretty fucking cool. Yeah, these are the SOCOM QD barrel suppressors because they'll come included with the flash hider as well. I think it's a 4-prong, if I'm not mistaken. I believe it's a 4-prong. These are sick. I like these a lot, and you do get enough space for it actually to kind of come out a little bit, so it's not like too tight. It's not going to be impeding, I believe. That's, yeah, probably the right phrase for it. It's not going to be like impeding at all on the, or rubbing against the handguard that you have on the Gen 4. So I would recommend going with some of these. Here, I'll show the screen. There you go. I like these, baby. They'll come in other colors too. You want to do the tan or the black. I think they look sick, right? But there's different lengths as well. You can get a slightly longer one or an even longer one of that. But up to you, really, an individual preference, really. Yeah, dude, Dartry, I'm not gonna lie, it took me 2 years before I actually knew your real name. Because I'd seen you on the streams before, and I'd seen you in person, but obviously, I read, because I would ask, what's your actual name, but it took me 2 years to finally remember what your real name actually was. You know what I mean? The whole time, I was just, no, it's Dartry, it's just for me, it's just... That's what I see you guys as, you know what I mean? I can't see. I'm legally blind. That's crazy, dude. Been thinking if Mark IV GBR would look good with a URX handguard. A URX? Damn, I haven't seen one of those in a hot minute. Yeah, I guess you could try. I've never been a big fan of the URX stuff. It was always a pain to try to find rail segments for it. It was always annoying to try to find that. But, at the end of the day, if you like the way the URX rails look, they are cool. I will say they do look nice. And they're comfy as hell. I've just never been a big fan of the URX stuff personally. I always just felt like it was just super inconvenient to try to mount anything to it. Well, that's who I am, so it's cool. Yeah, no, that's true. It's true. Yeah, the SF mocks are awesome. Dude, they're so good. They look so freaking cool. We've done so many customs. We've done so many, field-ready combos using those exact mock suppressors, and they just look sick. They absolutely look freaking fantastic on pretty much most builds that you put them on. They're not super crazy loud in terms of their aesthetic or their appearance. They just kind of give this nice, clean, professional look to it. I don't know. I just like it. URX 460. Oh, I thought you were talking about the old school URX rails. Dude, them shits. Okay. I forget that URX is still around, that they actually will. Okay. Dude, I was thinking about the old school ones that you'd find on something I remember some of the old classic armies that we used to have with the URX rail. That shit was crazy. That was the one thing that we'd always get complaints about. So it took a lot longer to sell those models specifically. We'll guys see you next week. Thanks for moving entries to next week too. No worries. Random OG Airsoft. Sorry we couldn't do the giveaway tonight. Again, it's just, I guess people aren't biting tonight. People were not interested in winning. I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to say, man. They should have been paying attention. I have Dartry in my phone as Sexy Jason. Whoa. That's crazy. The LT Stalker line really looks like the... You know what, Darwin's Arbiter? I'm not going to say that was intentional, but, I mean, that may or may not have been intentional. How did I misspell Stalker? Stalker. Yeah. I'm just... Here's the thing. You can't really say URGI. At least for us, we couldn't really say it. Because if you really look at these, right? On the Stalker itself, the URGI doesn't use... The actual like URGI build that's in service, right? It doesn't use this receiver set. It doesn't have that style receiver. It's using what would, I guess, a traditional like forged, right? It doesn't have this. So... it would be wrong for us to call the build, because we know we'd get a bunch of guys being like, oh, you can't call it a URGI, it's not real URGI. Shut up, you know? But just so that we don't even invite the criticism in the first place, that's why we chose to go with the billet style. But if people really do want to try to recreate like a URGI style build, you could always just buy the handguards themselves. They're pretty nice as is, you know what I mean? They're not like super bright or like reflective, so you're not gonna get that sort of bronze look. But you know, if you just want like the look of the straight tan, you could always go that route. Or a little trick, get one in black and then bake it. Remember, that's always been the trick that I've recommended to you guys. Bake it, I believe it's either 350 or 450 degrees Fahrenheit. Throw that in the oven, rotate it at the 30-minute mark, so that way it evenly coats. You get a nice burnt bronze color afterwards. You're welcome. You're welcome. But that's always something you guys can go ahead and do as well. If you just want to try to recreate a URGI style build, this would be a very close thing to it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Here we go. Here. Remember, guys, during this time frame, if you do have questions, feel free to go ahead and ask away. We got like until 9:30 to go ahead and chill out and just ask away and talk and bullshit the entire time. Let's just hang out and have some fun. Sorry, I just gotta say it. Someone in my Discord made me say this. Ah, the fuck 6'7", bro. I hate that shit, bro. I hate that 6'7" shit. Like, it doesn't even make sense. Like, there's no like reason for it. It's just saying it. Like, there's no actual reason for it. Hermano, I have the traded China versions. Them too. Yeah, you could actually if you wanted to do like a bronze one. It goes pretty much any black rail that exists out there. I've tried it on like the China tactical stuff, right? Like I have it specifically on my KWA LM4, my Block 2 build. I had it was black. It was a Ranger Armory branded Block 2 Riz 2 rail handguard, and I was like, oh sweet. So I wanted to go and get the bronze because because the bronze was sold out immediately. So I was like, fuck. So I decided to bake it. I made the mistake of not rotating it, so it got burnt in one area, but it didn't look terrible. It looks fine, you know what I mean? It does the job. But, yeah, you could pretty much do it with any black rail that you have. Bake it. Throw it in the oven. Throw that bitch in the oven. It'll come out exactly how you think. We should, what's next time we can go? We should plan a day with Isaias and the other members of the gang. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. We need to hit the field. We do need to hit the field soon. We do need to hit the field. I really want to go to Warped Ops, man. My boy Seth, I've been leaving him. I've been wanting to go out there and hang out with him. I want to hang out with the rest of the guys. Darttree, you know it was fun. Now we know we got to bring a cooler. Now we know we got to bring a cooler next time we go out there. Yeah, it'll be a freaking blast, man. We can plan for it ahead of. Now we know what to expect. Know exactly what to expect out there. Make sure to miss anything. Oh yeah, we should be all caught up. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna grab something to drink because your boy is parched right now. I'll be right back. Oh, sorry about that. All right, we're back. Oh, we're back. We're back. Oh, my goodness me. My goodness gracious. It's freaking hot right now. Oh, and I gotta go to the gym after. Bro, why? Why do I do this? Tuesday I did back. Yesterday I shouldn't have, but yesterday I took my second break day throughout the week. So I have to do tonight, and I have to do Friday and Saturday. Fuck me, dude. It sucks. I gotta figure out what to do tonight. I don't know if I just want to do cardio tonight. I might end up doing that, to be honest. It's either cardio or I do chest tonight. I kind of want to save chest for Saturday, but I don't know. It's always a struggle to kind of figure it out. I try to randomize it as much as I can. This is the best part of the show. Hey, Isaias, yeah, I'm not even there. Not even here, bro. I'm not even here. All right, ain't the same tonight. No, I'm going to turn it early. Have a good night, boys. No worries, DJ, again. Sorry about that. Again, people just weren't biting, you know what I mean? People just weren't interested in winning a free airsoft gun, apparently, I guess. I do what I can to let everybody know that they can win. That's another thing, too, that I was really disappointed with. I've been trying to do what I can to try to increase the viewer count as well. Obviously, it's hard because not too many people, one, are interested, right? Unless there's something immediately impacting them where they know they're going to win something, right? It's like, oh, I'm going to show up and I get something free, right? Unless you do that, a lot of people are just not really that interested, which sucks. So I'm trying to do what I can to try to cast a wider net. And that was the sort of the big plan for any of the field days that I do. I wanted to have like a little flyer being like, hey, you know, just so you know, I do giveaways every Thursday. I do a live stream every Tuesday and Thursday. You know, do the whole normal thing. You know, make sure you're watching. That way you can, you know, have fun and hang out with the rest of the Airsoft community. It's always a blast whenever we do those streams. But it is what it is. What can you do, right? I'm probably going to end up doing that the next field day that I do. I'm just trying to figure out what day should I do a field day. The only downside about doing a field day, like where I show up and I'm going to end up having like a table, probably like one booth specifically. I'm going to be showing off a lot of the like new products that we want to show off, a lot of the gas blowbacks, new stuff. And then of course having like information out there, being like, hey, if you like the stuff, make sure to go and check out our website, that type of deal. You know, I might have maybe some like a few goodies to hand out, like stickers, you know, a few things like that, maybe a couple patches like swag bags or something along those lines potentially. But yeah, no, that would be like the big thing that I would end up doing there, and I'd have to do it for, I think my contract would end up doing like 4 hours, I think. Yeah, I think my contract that I agreed to would be like, I do 4 hours of that, and then the rest of the day I can, once I pack it up, and I'm responsible for all the product that I show off, I'd have to pack it up and make sure it's like safe, and then I'd be able to go out and like play and everything, right? But the only downside is that like when I play, I want to play like the whole day, you know what I mean? So I think it would end up being, if I do a field day, it'd probably be at like maybe local fields, possibly maybe once in a blue moon I might go out to drive further out for that. But I think when I drive further, I think I just want to like focus on me playing, you know, just having fun, you know, just chilling, hanging out with the boys, you know. I tried to get home at a reasonably fast pace to hop on my alt accounts, but I didn't want to speed too much in the rain. Dude, do not speed in the rain. Cozy Report, I appreciate the thought and the gesture, dude, but do not ever speed in the rain. I'm telling you, as someone that has had an accident in the rain, it's not worth it, bro. It's not worth the risk, man. I'm not gonna lie. I've only been in 2 accidents in my life. My entire driving life, even as a kid, right? I've only really been in 2 accidents, period. But those 2 accidents were incredibly disastrous for me. I don't think I've ever shown off I might have once. Let me see here. The rain one was pretty fucking bad. Let me see if I have a picture of it, actually. I can show you guys. It was pretty rough of an accident that I had when it did happen. It just sucked, man. You know what I mean? It was super unfortunate. But it is what it is. You know, you can't do nothing about it. It happens to all of us at some point or another. I'm just glad that I was able to walk away from that, because I'm not gonna lie, I should not have walked out of that unscathed. Realistically, I really shouldn't have. Like, that was a big accident, and for me to just be able to walk up like it was nothing was absolutely insane on my part. Oh, where's the picture? I know I have it somewhere. I'm gonna find it right now, because it was a pretty bad one. Like my frame was, dude, it was rough. I showed pictures of my mom of that to my mom as well, and she was like, dude, how the fuck did you walk away from that? I don't know, man. Like I got real lucky. Like seriously, I got really fucking lucky. Oh, where is it? 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 It's gonna pull up like right here soon. Almost there, almost there. I think I still had it at that time. Yeah, okay, still had it there, still had it there. Fuck, where'd it go? Is it on this phone? It should be on this phone. I should have it. Okay, I have that, I have that. Yes, yes, yes. Almost there, almost there. I'm trying to find this photo for you guys. Fuck, where is it? Damn, I really want to show it off because like it was a crazy accident. Where the fuck is it? Ugh. I guess I don't have it. What the frick? I swear to God, it was in this phone. I should have had it. Oh well, that is unfortunate. But yeah, no, it was a pretty bad accident. I ended up busting through the driver's side. Like that whole section of the frame just got bent inward. Like you couldn't even really open the door. I had to get out to the passenger side. It was such an unfortunate accident that happened too, because I actually really liked that car. But, I mean, what can you do about it? You know what I mean? Accidents are accidents for a reason. It's not like they were intentional. Actually, wait a minute. Is it right here? Oh. Oh. Yes, here we go. Okay. This is what happens when you drive and you rush to the rain. And here's the thing. I wasn't even really rushing. It's just, I lost control. Actually, hold on. You know what? I'm going to do it better. I'm going to do us a service. I'm going to send this right now. Teams, yup. I'm going to send this so that way you guys can see it all for yourselves. Okay. I'm going to pull it up right here in Discord. This is a lesson to everyone, all of my younger viewers out there. Do not take any chances when you are driving. Always play it safe. Go under the speed limit if you can. Fuck it, you know what I mean? Like, who cares? Seriously, you're going to be able to walk home. Because I should not have walked home after this. I should not have been able to walk home from that. I walked home. This was on my way to work. This is on my way to work. Oh, man. Even looking at it now, I loved this car. Fuck, dude. I loved this car. I hate it. I hate looking at this photo. But I do it for a reason. Every time I bust out this conversation, I always use an excuse. Be safe when you guys are driving. Even if you're driving at night, just play it safe. There's no need to rush. Seriously, like, nothing's going to justify, you getting into an accident, and then losing this. And trust me, I'm so fortunate that I was able to walk away from this. This was crazy that I did, So just be smart, be safe out there when you guys are driving on the road. Seriously, don't. And I shouldn't have to say it, but I'm gonna anyway. Don't ever drink and drive. Seriously, don't ever drink and drive. Not that this was that. Obviously, this is just me. Fucking, I guess I didn't go as slow as I should have on a turn, and I lost control, man. I literally lost control. But in general, if this can happen to someone who's sober, imagine what can happen when you're drunk. Don't do it. It's not worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. Same, 2 accidents. One was in the rain. Second, I swerved to not hit a dog and hit a light pole. Oh, you know what? Good on you for not hitting the dog. Good on you for not hitting the dog. Close your port, because holy shit. Like, damn. That's rough, dog. That's rough. I crashed on my way to work. First thing I did when my car stopped, I called my boss. Dude, first thing I did, I was like, all right. I made sure that I was okay. I tried starting it back up. I was like, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way I'm getting out of this. So I was like, all right, fuck. So I called the tow, called my parents to let them know. Just, I needed to store it at I was living in an apartment at the time, but I didn't have enough room in like my apartment garage. So I was like, hey, can I drop off my car for a little bit at the house just so that I can get it there? Because it was a weekend. This is when I used to work Saturdays. I'll keep showing off. Yeah, I used to work Saturdays at the old location, and I needed a place to store it, just for the weekend so that I can have it towed probably on like come Monday or something. That like within like 2 weeks though, I was able to go ahead and save enough money to get myself a brand new whip. And as much as I love that GTI, holy shit, that car gave me nothing but problems, bro. Nothing but problems on that one. German cars are awesome if you have the German money, But that little Golf, man, that Mark IV Golf was like probably my favorite car that I've owned so far. I love my G35. I love my G35 now. I love how much easier and cheaper it is to maintain JDM. But goddamn, bro, hell, fuck, dude, I miss that old. I grew up in this car. You know what I mean? Like I had that car for the longest time. That silver Golf, that Mark IV, that shit was so cool. I used to do so many canyon rides or canyon drives with that thing. I used to do like the first camping trips Jazz and I ever went on. Like we would take that car with us. We did so many road trips to SF and back using that car. It was just such a cool car that I love. You know what I mean? That's such a, if I had money for it, I'd buy myself another one just because I want one, you know? I had a buddy that wrecked a Jetta at over 100, damn, and walked away without a scratch. Car was so mangled, you couldn't tell what kind of car it was. Jesus Christ, bro. The fact that he walked away from that is insane. In the rain, my car was somewhat fine. I was lucky enough for a truck with a winch to pull me out of a ditch. That's good. That's good. At least he was able to get you out of there, dude. And the worst part was, I still had work in the morning. I walked after I got it towed. I walked the rest of the way to work. I was like, maybe, I think the walk took me like 10-15 minutes to get there. I walked the rest of the way in the rain, bro. Like that sucked. I was like, man, I'm having to walk through this rain. I thank God I had a jacket on, but I was like, man, I'm all fucking emo and depressed right now because I fucking lost my car. Oh, dude, I was so bummed out. I was so distraught over the fact that I lost this car. I loved that thing, man. You live and you learn. What are you gonna do? Maybe when Jazz and I, if and when we have a kid, maybe I'll get him a Mark IV Golf if I can find one for him. Get him that as his first car. That'd be kind of fun, you know, because then I have an excuse to drive it. Work as well, so I believe. Since it was still in the wet bags, not even opened. Almost died going in way too fast in the rain. It says, help you pack up. Just print flyers. No QR codes. People been iffy about unknown or codes lately, and add them to all outgoing boxes. I've been wanting to do QR codes though because it's so much easier and more cost efficient. Even like when we look at Lancer like retail boxes, they're gonna start including QR codes for their catalog, which is pretty sweet. It's pretty cool. I don't know why people are iffy about QR codes though. I mean, maybe there is a reason for it, but you'd be surprised. Really good quality flyers, we have to get them freaking like printed. We have to get like find a good artist or like have them like done up first. Then we got to print them out. It's going to cost money because we want them in color. Like honestly, QR codes are just so much more convenient. I do like them a lot, but that is something too to be considered about as well. Some people just don't like them. I have a ton of unopened swag packs I can donate to. That's funny. See, scrolling down. Yeah, I was following behind him and he hit a curb at 105 backwards. I could see the whole underside of the car as it was going airborne. Dude, that's scary, dude. That is absolutely horrifying. I'm glad he's okay. You know, I'm seriously, he's got an angel watching over him, dude. And when I rode motorcycle, say, what's going on? What's going on, Happy Ghost Ninja? Where were you, man? We needed the viewers, bro. We didn't have enough viewers to do tonight's giveaway. We have to postpone it now. Where were you, Happy Ghost Ninja? Nobody, because you weren't watching, bro. You weren't watching. We couldn't do it tonight. Crazy Times ask what's good after we're talking about car wrecks. Yeah, no, that is crazy. That is insane timing as well. Happy Ghost Ninja, I know you haven't started driving yet. When you do, take this as a lesson. Don't rush through the rain. Nothing is worth getting into an accident like this. Because I got lucky and I was able to walk away. Cutter was talking about his buddy that was able to walk away from an even worse accident. Be safe and responsible when driving, kids. I was sleeping, bruh. Giveaway happening and all we need are people to just be watching the stream. I sleep. What the frick? Alright guys, we got 30 minutes left before we close out tonight. Make sure you guys are watching the stream, sharing this around with as many people as possible, and remember, getting those orders in as well, because I'm going to keep those promos up till the end of the stream as well. So if you want to get a head start into next week's live stream giveaway and get extra entries, really increase your odds of winning, make sure you guys are watching. Taking off my boots. Oh, there we go. Sleeping. That happened today? No, not today. Not today. No. That happened 2022? Yeah, that happened 2022. It was pretty early on in the year, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it was pretty early on in the year. when I got into that accident, this shit sucked, bro. I hated when that happened. I fucking hated losing that car, man. I still love that car. Like, I will still, on occasion, just because I want to, I'll look up online. I'll be like, look at listings. I'm like, how much would it be to get a Mark IV? It's actually kind of hard to find Mark IVs in my area because everyone fucking bought them up and they're all clapped out now. Don't do that while driving either. Yes, falling asleep while driving. Also, would not recommend. Got any sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, Sergeant Restov? Not on me. Not on me right now. Is that your favorite barbecue sauce? I don't know. I actually am. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a sucker for like spicy barbecue sauces or like sriracha barbecue sauce. Don't know why. It's just so good, dude. I love that shit. I don't really ride anymore. Too many bad drivers on the roads these days. Honestly, I can agree with that. My dad and I both have always wanted to take motorcycle riding lessons. They actually offer at Cerritos College near our house. Near where I'm at, there's actually like motorcycle driving courses there that they teach as well, like pretty much every single week. And I've always wanted to do it with my dad because we both love motorcycles. We're both kind of sort of big into like the sort of cafe racer scene. Like we love that aesthetic. We love those sort of bikes in that style. But unfortunately, I live in Los Angeles, California, and unfortunately there are a lot of aggressive drivers who are literally assholes to motorcycle riders. I don't understand what the animosity is towards riders like that. I never understood it. I never got why they have to be so aggressive towards them. Just treat it like a car. It's not that hard. Like, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, if anything, I try to be a little bit even more careful around them because I'm in a car. I'm generally, even though they are dangerous sometimes, if I get into an accident, I have a much higher chance of walking away from that compared to someone who has no support, nothing around them. They get into an accident, that's it, bro. Like, they're done. They're cooked. You know what I mean? Like, it's more bound to happen at some point. Isn't it like there's a statistic where it's like if you ride a motorcycle, you are way more likely to get into an accident at some point in your life, even if you're not the perpetrator or like the cause of the accident. It's gonna happen to you at some point. Want a chance to get something 3D printed, and I chose an A180 upper for my main AP because Rogue One was good, dude. Hell yeah, dude. I actually PrimeTech. I found a place that does the Rebel Pathfinder like kits, specifically like that sort of like weird puffer vest that they wore, the navy blue one. Dude, I want to do it so bad. I have my Endor loadout actually almost done. I have the pants already built. I have the poncho built. I have the shirt that goes underneath. The only thing that I need to do about that shirt is I don't know if I'll be able to, but I do want to get it like sort of custom tailored. You ever notice Star Wars like collars? They're always kind of weird. They always got some weird shapes going on there for the neckline, but I want to see if I can try to get it closer to it. I found a place where I can get the gloves. The only thing I need now is the helmet, baby. I need that weird half puckle, half like snowboard cap thing. Like, it's weird. It's a weird hat, but you know what? It makes the kit, and I need that. I actually found that there's a place also that does. It's a 3D print house, and they specialize in kits to make your AAPs look like blasters, like a bunch of different blasters from the Star Wars universe. Used to be highways were sketch. Now even back roads, you got people on their phones crossing yellow stripes. Dude, that's fucking terrible. That's terrible that they would do that to drive. I never understood the animosity towards motorcycle drivers. When I was in school, I had someone who was late almost every week because she kept getting tickets. That's crazy, dude. Why would they get the tickets for what? No, you're not coming on stream. Do you want to?
No, I look like crap right now.
You can come. You can.
I look and I feel like crap.
It's my little brother. He's like standing in the road. You can.
I look and feel like
You want to make a cameo? You can just say hi.
look and feel like crap.
Don't be a coward. This is my little brother.
Greetings program.
Hold on.
Greetings program.
You can speak. You got to deep throat a little bit. I said what I said.
Greetings programs.
What the fuck? Why did you sniff the mic? Dude, that's crazy, dude. That's nuts. Why would you do that? And my little brother's just popping through. He's dropping off some food that my parents made. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for the albondiga soup. Jazz is actually feeling a little bit under the weather, so that was actually perfect timing for it. So thank you. Yeah, you've seen him in chat before, but never IRL. We've seen him in chat. I'm making my dad a Boba Fett rifle, but the Empire Strikes Back. Ooh, that's so sick, dude. Oh, dude, you gotta give him the actual armor too, dude. It'd be so sick seeing your dad dress up as Boba Fett, bro. Yeah, I don't know. He is rocking the porn stash for some reason. I don't know. They say they like your porn stash. Okay, he said thank you. I don't think I've heard someone say it. Yeah, they said they like your porn stash. He says thank you. There's queso and now there's cheese. Yeah, the white version of me. Queso Blanco. I don't think I've ever heard someone say they were excited for daylight savings. Yeah, that's the first time as well. Scrolling up. Love motorcycles, but LA sucks for riding one in traffic. Yeah, no, seriously. That's another reason, too, why I ended up getting an automatic as opposed to a manual. Like, I really wanted to get myself a manual version of my G, but it doesn't make a whole lot of sense when I'm doing a lot of stop and go traffic. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm driving, like, crazy far distances, sure, and there's not a lot of traffic, oh, dude, 100%, absolutely, I would do it. But I'll be real, I do a lot of stop and go. I do a lot of driving in the city specifically. I go to downtown quite often. I love doing a lot of downtown trips, whether it be, Little Tokyo, whether I do K-Town. I'll even just, like, having to go through, like, I used to do for a lot of, like, jobs and, like, gigs that I used to work. I do have to go to downtown quite a bit. So it just never really made a whole lot of sense for me to have a manual, but I do like them. I might at some point do a manual swap, but I pretty much going to stick with the automatic for the foreseeable future for the time being. I'm low-key scared of driving. At least my school, there's always a couple accidents every week. Dude, that's pretty... You know what, though? It is good to have a healthy fear. I will say, it's always good to have a healthy fear because you know and understand the responsibility that's being thrust upon you and also what you are capable of doing, the amount of damage that you can do with a motorized vehicle. It's always important to have that perspective. Even for me, like, even though I've gotten quite comfortable driving, I still get nervous every once in a while, like when I'm driving in unfamiliar areas, or hell, even just me going to downtown sometimes. Like, yeah, I've gotten used to it, and I can do it anytime I need to. But having to go through downtown in the rain, is pretty sketch sometimes. It can be pretty sketch, so you got to be, like, extra careful. Defensive driving, man. Defensive driving. That's all it is to it. Screwing down. The kick in bourbon is the best. Oh, okay. I don't think I've ever tried that. I'll have to try that. I definitely would have to try that as well. No, that's nacho. Wait, isn't that when the sun gets darker quicker? Oh no, the school system has failed you, bro. I'm sorry. Kind of had those Nacho Libre vibes, so it fits. There's been talking about getting rid of daylight savings every year. They just won't fall through. Yeah, I don't know if I don't think they're ever really gonna do away with it entirely. I'm not sure. I just, whatever can get me. I don't know if it's daylight savings or whatever gets me more hours of sleep. I like that. I like that specifically. What's going on? Making sure I'm not missing anything. Later, bro. Have a good one. Why are you blowing me a kiss? Okay. Let's do that one as well. All right, guys, we got exactly 20 minutes before we close out tonight's live stream. Oh god, my foot fell asleep. We got 20 minutes before we close out. Let's just hang out, kick back, relax. And remember, the promotions are still going on right now. If you want to get a head start on next week's live stream giveaway, every $50 we get you 2 entries into the giveaway itself. We can win a brand new YouTube unboxing mystery box, so don't miss out. Oh, excuse me. And make sure to continue sharing this around. And if you haven't already, make sure to leave a like as well on this live stream. It lets the YouTube algorithm know that you like the content that you are seeing, and you'll be able to get more recommendations for our content as well. Later, Nacho. That's funny. Yeah, queso and queso blanco. That's what we are. It is funny. We don't really look that similar. Like, if you look at us together, there's not, maybe the eyebrows a little bit, but it's funny. I definitely look a lot close. Let's see do I have a family photo? Let me see if I have a family picture together of all of us. I should have something. Let me see here. I should have something, of all of us, like, together. Because I definitely look a lot closer to my mom than I do my dad. Like, I have my dad's nose, I think, and his eyebrows, but that's about it. I don't even talk like him. My voice is very different from his. Where is it? Okay, let's see here. Yes, go here. See all the photos that we've shared. Oh, I have the thing where it deletes all old photos. Fuck. Damn it. That blows. Shit. Oh, well. I was going to show it off if I had a picture. I'm pretty sure I have a picture of my dad, though, actually. Let me see here. Let me see. Come on. Yeah. Do I have any? Actually, okay. This is actually what my dad looks like. Is literally what he looks like. See if I can pull it up. I look nothing like this man. Shit, I don't. You know what? Here, I'm gonna send this over to. Yeah. Where's Teams at? There we go. I'm gonna send this over so you can see as well. I look nothing like this. Like it is. Like if I swear, like some people will say they see it. I don't see it at all, man. My dad's actually kind of fucking sick too. Like this man. You'll see what I'm talking about. There we go. Come on. This is him. This is literally my dad. I look. Let me see if I can scroll in a little more. I look nothing like this guy. Yes, he's he's flexing. In Spanish it's no tienen vergüenza, right? He has no shame. He loves to flex anytime he has. He's got like the 4 Emmys right there. You know what I mean? Like this man loves to just show off. He is a very accomplished videographer and news photographer. Right? He is fantastic at his job, right? He's been on the cover of magazines before. Like he's done it all, right? Awesome fucking dude, right? Fucking crazy ass stories too if you ask him. This man's lived like a life and a half, you know? But man, he loves to show off, dude. He is a showboat for sure, man. Like he literally at our house, at our family house, when you walk in, there is a display case where he has every single like Golden Globe. He's got all his gold mics. He's got everything that you can imagine. He's got all these awards everywhere. So these plaques, these trophies, and there's like little lights inside, so it lights up. So you have to see it every time you walk by. And of course, we used to have a little, there's like little bench area that we used to keep, like, you know, a little bowl that would keep all of our keys, right? All of our keys and, you know, some of the mail that was urgent. He'd always put the magazines he was on the cover for. He'd always discreetly put them out on display so that you would be like, oh, he's on a magazine. Oh, I didn't even, like, what's this doing here? I must have left that out. Like, fucking, come on, man. Like, no, come on, dude. Nobody's falling for that shit. Yes, no, he has way more, actually. He has so much more. He has, like, what number is he at? I don't even know what number he's on right now. I think he's approaching 20, maybe? I think he's approaching 20 or some shit. He's been doing this for a long time. He's been in his industry for a very, very long time. He's been working at it since he was like a kid, technically, you know? Isaias, you should do a series of airsoft video reactions, like funny ones. I'd have to do a green screen for it, but yeah, I could see about trying to do that, actually. I just feel bad because I also feel like reactions are kind of interesting. Like if you're a reaction channel, right? Like you're reacting to trailers or to movies or episodes of TV shows. I think it's actually okay to do that because these are fucking mega corporations. You know what I mean? It's like whatever. You know, like they can afford to have people advertising for them. My thing is, I feel weird about reacting to other people's videos because I feel like the content creation space, especially for airsoft, is so much smaller and so much more niche that I feel like unless I'm critiquing AI slot videos, which fucking Tacticlips, I don't feel bad. All right, Tacticlips, you are spreading misinformation. All right, do better, man. Do freaking better. But even then, those videos, I don't even think he gets permission from a lot of the channels that he does like reactions to and everything. I just feel kind of weird doing that, but I do like the idea. Dude, your dad is a legend. No wonder you want to. Hey? No wonder I want to what? I feel like the sentence got cut off midway. Crazier than me. Yeah, I would show those off too. Crazy. He has 4 more. Yeah, that's significantly more. What are the requirements for the giveaway? Jay Hill, well, we're going to be doing a giveaway next Thursday. Everyone missed out on watching tonight, so unfortunately that happened. But if you want to partake and qualify, all you have to do is place a $20 or greater order through Airsoft GI. Subtotal, right? It can be anything more. During the duration of this live stream, though, I have a promotion going on where every $50 you spend gets you 2 entries, so there's always that. You don't want to miss out on that as well. You were in one of those AI YouTube Shorts videos. I did a reaction to one, but I myself was never featured in one of those videos. Unless I'm wrong and there's a new one or something, link it to me so I can watch it. No wonder you want to your fame. First of all, I'm not, by any stretch of the imagination, I am not. This is how I know. This is the only level of fame that I want. I've told this story before, or not story, but my desire. My desires. I want to be at like a dinner with Jazz's family, right? Her dad's there, her mom's there, her siblings are there. Like we go to some, like I can imagine going to like a K barbecue place, right? One of the servers is like, "Oh, are you Isaias from Airsoft?" Or maybe, or better yet, if like a family sitting next to us or across from us like comes up, like maybe the little kid comes up and he's like, "Oh, are you Isaias from Airsoft GI?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, man, what's up?" You know, and they ask for like a picture or something. I'll ask. I would ask like Jez's dad, be like, "Oh yeah, can you take a picture of us? Yeah, for him." Like, yeah, you know, just so I can show, you know, just do a little bit of a flex, a little bit of a flex right there, right? Yeah, it's to get famous with the in-laws. That's what I want. I want the in-laws to think, "Oh shit, like he's okay, all right, I see him," you know. That's what I want. It's funny because when Cisco was working, you know, another job that he had during the time frame he was on and off camera quite a bit. He got recognized pretty early on, so everyone kept thinking, "Oh, you think you're famous on there, huh? Like you think you're Mr. Airsoft?" So literally, they would call him Mr. Airsoft. He put his face on a gun. He thinks he's all that. You know what I mean? His family found out too. His extended family found out as well. They think, "Oh, so suddenly his face is on a gun. He thinks he's too good for the rest of us." You know what I mean? They're just giving him shit for that. Like, I want that kind of level of like recognition to an extent. Like, it just happens once when I'm out with like the in-laws. That's what I want more than anything. That's literally what I want. If that can happen, I'll be like, oh, gracias a Dios. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, God. That's exactly what I've been praying for. Because it happened to Boaz, not with the in-laws, but it happened to Boaz when he was out on a date with his wife. Oh yeah, fuck. Boaz is married. Anyway, moving on. Boaz was out on a date with his wife, who was his girlfriend at the time, and he was at a beach of all places, literally just at a beach, doing a little bonfire thing, and then he got recognized. You know, I was like, fuck, man, why does that ever happen to me? I do get recognized, so it's like, all right, cool. That feels, which is always super flattering, and again, I don't ever expect it, so it's always nice when it does happen. It's very appreciated. If anyone ever, I don't know, it feels weird saying that. If anyone ever wants to like get like a photo with me for some reason, or it's happened in the storefront too, where like I think even recently, like last week, I think someone asked for a signature of mine on a magazine, which I was like not expecting. I even told him too, I was like, dude, if I sign this, I'm gonna devalue it. You sure you want me to do this? He's like, yeah. So I was like, all right, cool, thanks, man. I appreciate you watching. You know, that is always nice. It's always very uplifting. It's always very flattering, and it's very appreciated that people, I guess appreciate, you know, what I try to do. I never really want to be the guy asking for like recognition in that sense, but it is nice when I do get recognized for at least the effort that I am putting in, right? Lift your gun, look through the sight. If what the fuck? No, you are. I saw it yesterday. It's just using full auto in an old shooting range. Eh? Link it for me so I can see it, because I have not seen that. Is there a video on Airsoft GI about how to use iron sights, how to aim? This question is for it's for a friend. What's up, Sergeant Unicorn? Good to have you on the stream as well, man. Yeah, it's just a matter of like lifting them up. Yeah, you're Cozy Report, you basically got it. There's not really a video on how to use the iron sights. There is some level of adjustment depending on the iron sights you have. Some of them are better than others. But it's just a matter of like trying to line up both the sights, and once they line up more or less, that's going to be where the shots go. But you have to line up both the front and the rear together, and that's pretty much about it. Happy Ghost Ninja, shut up! No, you don't, motherfucker. I'm getting a picture with you next. Oh my god, brother. Oh no. I got your drop your pin. We gotta be. Huh? We gotta drop your pin. We gotta be guys. I'm be real, Jay Hill. I think I'm having a stroke reading that. I don't know. Akrai, what's going on, man? Happy to have you on the stream as well. I'm here for the queso. Appreciate it, man. Are you my tortilla chip? I'll be the queso. If they're going to answer that one as well. To get famous, yeah, exactly. Thanks, no worries. Yeah, now I'm curious about what AI video I showed up on. I really want to know now. Isaias, wait, shut up, bro. Shut up, dude. Come on, man. Come on. It'd be pretty funny to hire a random person to recognize your friend. Dude, I feel like if I ever... Here's the thing. If that happens, sure, but I would never want to find out, because if I found out that that person was hired, that would just be immediately, like, the most deflating ego thing ever, you know? Well, bro, you're the famous one with the medal. That's right. You absolutely are correct. Crazy J, he is the famous one, winning third, bro. Absolutely winning third place out of everybody, dude. That's crazy, man. You know, you're the world famous. I can say your full name, right, bro? You know what? Fuck it. I can say Mr. Steven Torres, world renowned brewer. We can say that. That's an appropriate title. I'm more like a flour tortilla, white and soft, bro. Dude, what are you, a tortilla? The fucking Pillsbury Doughboy, bro. Both those descriptions don't add up to that. Either way, though, I will happily be the queso for that. Isaias, I can be the jelly in my. You can be the jelly in my peanut butter sandwich. Ooh, peanut butter sandwich does sound good. I'm not gonna lie. Peanut butter right now. Ooh, peanut butter jelly waffle sandwich. No. Even better. Peanut butter jelly cream cheese waffle sandwich. Oh my god. And a little bit of honey drizzle on top of it, or maybe a little syrup. You know, fucking delicious, brother. Delicious. I want to make sure. Yeah, I should be all caught up on all this. Yeah. That's the thing. I don't expect that to ever happen. Obviously, it's like just more of just like a fantasy that I have more than anything that I would love if that could be accomplished. But I know realistically what are the odds. You know what I mean? That on a day that I happen to be out with her whole family, someone happens to not only happens to play Airsoft, but also happens to watch Airsoft GI and happens to be caught up enough with Airsoft GI to know who I am in the first place, and then even be a fan of us enough to even like me. Because I'm gonna be real, you guys know this. I'm pretty sure most of you guys have seen this. I am not everyone's cup of tea. Like, it's not me putting myself down at all by any stretch of the imagination. I'm not fishing for comments, so don't fucking say that, because I know some people say that. I know what I am. I know what I am capable of. I know what I excel at. I have my strengths and I have my weaknesses just like anybody else. But I know that I'm not the... I feel like Boaz is very much the... Like, if I had to, like, kind of categorize it, right? Like, hear me out. Boaz is very much the wild card, right? He is... maybe not, but Boaz is very much the headstrong character. You know what I mean? He is very much the headstrong. I'm very opinionated. A lot of times he is very right, but when he's wrong, he's very wrong about things. I love the guy to death, but you know, he is incredibly headstrong and sometimes impulsive. Sometimes I would say a little bit argumentative, but you know, he just has his beliefs that he strongly believes in and he's willing to fight them, which again I can respect. And of course, known for like the gas blowback obsession, right? That's always been his thing. Cisco is very much the entertainer. You know, he's always been that way. He's always had a talent for making people laugh. He's always been, you know, the guy that like ends up just gravitating towards the center of the limelight, or the center of the spotlight, and for good reason. He's fucking hilarious, man. Cisco is fucking hilarious, dude. Like, I love hanging out with Boaz too. Like, I think he's funny as well. But Cisco will make you bust up laughing. You know what I mean? Like in the ways you didn't expect it to. And he's also very bold with a lot of the statements he makes. He can be very, you know, sensitive towards people's feelings and everything, and he's very aware of people's emotions, and he can be pretty insightful as well. But that man will just make you laugh, and he's such a good storyteller. Even if the stories you think take a little long, there's always a point to it, and it always feels worth it at the end. I don't really have that, and I'm okay with that. I always just want it to be like, at the very least, not that none of the other guys are not genuine, but I've always wanted to be the most genuine out of all of them. So I don't mind putting a lot of like my personal shit or like my life story or my life history out there, because fucking, you know, I try to at least help people. If nothing else, I want to be known for being like the one like GI host that was like cared the most about helping people. If like if at the end of the stream like I helped out at least one dude, you know, feel better about their purchase through Airsoft GI, or feel a little bit more confident with getting, you know, whatever it is that they needed in Airsoft, or feeling a little bit more endowed with knowledge, then yeah, I think I've done my job. I feel very proud that I was able to get my mission accomplished, you know. Found it, send in Discord. Yes, please send that. Now we're gonna watch it together. We're gonna watch it together. People don't like me, they can deal with it. They can deal with it. Yeah, that's true. Don't get me wrong. I think if there are generally, like, if there's a lot of people that, like, if there's a common thing of, like, okay, everyone says that there's something wrong with me, there's something wrong with them. It's more like, what's the common denominator? Is it me? I like to think that I have a pretty decent, not even good, just decent head on my shoulders. I'm pretty not combative, generally, in person. I mean, to the point where I'm, like, socially awkward, too. It's not that I'm antisocial. I flounder sometimes in social situations, knowing how the conversation should flow. I would suck at modern dating. I'm so glad that I'm engaged. I'm so glad I found the love of my life, because goddamn, I would flounder in today's society. I don't know if I could date. I'm gonna be real. I don't know. I just be like, what's your favorite shark? Who's your favorite clone trooper from the Clone Wars series? What's your favorite Star Wars episode? Which Bionicle do you relate with the most? Oh. Dude, I'm the guy that will like explain, like mansplain and lore dump the entire 10-hour like explanation of the backstory behind Bionicles, bro. Like, I'm that guy. It's not okay, bro. I should not. People don't like me, they can pick up a cheek and kiss it. Why they gotta pick it up though? What's it doing down there? Ditto, this airs a community and weed. Got a special and weed. Saved my life. Found it. I said, okay, let's see here. Did you send it already? Where you at? Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where the frick is it? I don't see shit. Yeah, send it to me so I can show it off on stream, because that'd actually be pretty funny if we could actually watch it together, because now I'm very curious to see what this is. This AI video where I'm featured in. Love you all in your own ways. Absolutely. That's like, we're all different. We all add a little bit of something, little different spices, if you will. Some kid back in middle school stole all my Bionicle. Bro, fuck that kid. Seriously, fuck that kid. If you're watching this and you stole his Bionicles, go fuck yourself. Okay, maybe that was a little too much. A little too much. You argue with Steve S. with gunnery in public, I remember. Dude, it's just because he knows what he did. He says some shit that's like it's the, okay, you're technically speaking correct, but the likelihood of that happening, and that is so very specific, substantial. Bro, it's an inside joke. You have to have been there to know what we're talking about. It's Seabass, he does that. He likes getting, like, you know, arguing the specifics sometimes. I'm like, all right, I see how it is. I see what you're saying. I see what you're doing. I see what you're putting down. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Should we get to drag Cisco to Tampa in March with you? I'll be real. I don't think Cisco's gonna do it. Even if I go, I feel like he ain't gonna do it. You know what I mean? I feel like he'd be like, nah, I'm good. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like he just wouldn't do it. It's been hard to drag Cisco, even to just go out and play regular walk-on fields with us. You know what I mean? Regular walk-on games, it's hard to get him to come out and play, which is unfortunate, because I would love for him to join us, right? Especially if we got Brewer, we got RPG Lovers, we got Dark Star, we got Dark Tree. There's a lot of darks here. There's a lot of darks in the name recently. We get Ruben Moreno. If we can get Billy Mota to come out, my boy Seth as well. If we could do a whole day like that where all the boys pull through, I would love nothing more. Even boys, we can get him to go as well. Absolutely. All right, guys, but it is now 9:30. That's going to be it for tonight. I'm sorry that we couldn't do the giveaway, but, you know, that's pretty much on everybody else, man. I appreciate every single one of you guys, all 18 of you that actually stuck around here and watched the entire stream. Y'all are the real homies. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this live stream. It does wonders to the algorithm. If you want to support the channel directly, make sure to go and get all your Airsoft goodies from Airsoft GI. Continues to spread the good word about Airsoft. Spread the gospel. It is Super imperative that we do so in this day and age of social media repression or oppression or suppression. Social media suppression. Make sure to go on and get those orders in. Yeah, continue to spread the word, and I appreciate every single one of you guys. I don't want you to think that I ever take you guys for granted, because I don't. I really, really don't. I appreciate every single one of you guys, and hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. You guys stay safe out there. Take it easy.